I'm sure that as a fellow resident of Hampshire, you will wish to join me as we mourn together the death of our much loved and respected Queen Elizabeth II, the only monarch most of us will ever have known. Her Majesty will be deeply missed, not only by the citizens of the United Kingdom and her beloved Commonwealth, but also right across the world. We acknowledge and are grateful for Her Majesty's influence on so many aspects of our lives and for the selfless example of duty and service she has set for each and every one of us. The whole royal family are in our thoughts and prayers at this very sad time, but in particular our new sovereign, as we pledge our allegiance to him as our King. I will now invite the Mayor of Gosport Borough Council, Councillor Jamie Hutchison, to introduce and read the formal proclamation.
We come together this afternoon following the passing of our late Sovereign, Queen Elizabeth II. Our sadness at this time is shared by people across the globe as we remember with affection and gratitude the lifetime of service given by the longest reigning monarch. On the basis on which our monarchy is built has ensured that through the centuries the crown has passed in an unbroken line of succession. Today's ceremony marks the formal proclamation to the people of the Borough of Gosport of the beginning of the new King's reign. Yesterday, the Accession Council met at St James's Palace to proclaim our new sovereign. The flags, which have flown at half-mast since the Queen's death, were raised briefly to their full height to mark the start of His Majesty's reign. The Accession Council also made an order requiring High Sheriffs to cause the proclamation to be read in the areas of their jurisdiction. The High Sheriff of Hampshire discharged that duty earlier today, and now, with my humble duty, I now bring the words of the proclamation to the residents of the Borough of Gosport. The proclamation of the new sovereign is a very old tradition which can be traced back over centuries. The ceremony does not create a new king. It's simply an announcement of the ascension which took place immediately on the death of the reigning monarch. In an age where modern methods of communications convey news around the globe in an instant, the proclamation is no longer the means by which people learn for the first time that they have a new monarch. Today, however, is one of the first occasions when the communities have an opportunity to come together and reflect on the moment in our nation's history when the reign of our longest serving monarch came to an end and our new sovereign succeeded. There is a tradition that when the monarch visits a borough, the mace, the symbol of the mayor's authority, is inverted in recognition of the authority of the crown. In today's ceremony, the mace will be inverted as a similar signal of recognition that the crown has passed from our late sovereign to our successor. Ladies and gentlemen, the proclamation of the Ascension. Whereas it has pleased Almighty God to call to His mercy our late sovereign, Lady Queen Elizabeth II, of blessed and glorious memory, by whose decease the crown of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland is solely and rightfully come to the Prince, Charles, Philip, Arthur, George. We, therefore, the Lords spiritual and temporal of this realm, and members of the House of Commons, together with other members of Her late Majesty's Privy Council and representatives of the realms and territories, aldermen, citizens of London and others, do now hereby with one voice and consent of tongue and heart publish and proclaim that the Prince, Charles, Philip, Arthur, George, is now, by the death of his late sovereign of happy memory, become our only lawful and rightful liege, Lord Charles III. By the grace of God of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and of his realms and territories, King, head of the Commonwealth, defender of the faith, to whom we acknowledge all faith and obedience with humble affection. Beseeching God, by whom kings and queens do reign, to bless His Majesty with long and happy years to reign over us. Given at St. James's Palace this 10th day of September in the year of our Lord, 2022. God save the King!
God save the King!
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 cheers for the King! Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
I'd just like to say thank you for everybody coming today. Gosport has always been a royal town, even during Cromwell times. And it means a lot to the council and Gosport that you are all here today. Thank you very much.